What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today, guys, we are starting by finishing Robert Pires Prime Icon Moments card. I can't believe how quick we've completed him. You'll see the rest of the segments throughout this video. We've made absolutely bonkers coins over the last 24 hours. As you can see, they were up to 757,000. 5 more items are sold from a trade pile. Still got 48 items selling, and it's just mental. Honestly, the market right now is so high. I cashed out again, as you'll see throughout this video. I cashed out on all my Premier League golds. I don't think I have any left. No, that's it. I start at silvers, and most of my La Liga golds, whilst they were high, people cottoned on very quick, and so they're not as high anymore. But as you can see, we've got like next to no La Liga golds really now either. We still have lots of coins worth of cards in the club, of course, and we've still got rewards to come tomorrow at the time you're watching this. And I've still got to grind more League SBCs and bronze packs and so on and so forth. So Kevin De Bruyne, Team of the Year, he is coming to us. But this, I end up buying a few players for this one. We packed Belfodil. Of course, we crafted Skriniar. And you might think putting an 88 in an 83 is a waste. Maybe you're right. I don't care. I'm going to get Skriniar back again in like 3 teams. I need Juventus, Empoli, and Parma, and then I get Skriniar again. So I don't really care. Rugani is untradeable for me, so he doesn't matter either. The 83s were very cheap. Reina 1500, Castillejo 1800, Nkulu is first owner, Suso 2k, Nzonzi first owner, Miralas first owner, Valero and João Mario 800 coins each, and Belfodil, of course, we packed. We could sell him if we wanted, but we need an inform for this anyway. And that, guys, is our second Prime Icon Moments card crafted. I never intended to do Robert Pires, ever. Never. The reason why I did him is because they screwed up, or they blamed the community or whatever with Prime Icon Moments, Hullet, Eusebio, Pele, etc. I really wanted Hullet and Eusebio in my team. They were 2 guys that I were going to craft, and Maldini. They were 2 that I were going to craft through Team of the Season. Now that we're not getting the Prime Icon Moments, I don't want the Prime Icons. I want the Moments versions of them, which I'm now never going to achieve because they're far too expensive to purchase off the market. I decided that to make use of the high-rated cards that we're going to get from League SBCs is we'll just do SBCs that we care about. Florenzi is nice. I don't care about him. You know, the flashback, whatever it is that's on the game right now, is nice, but I don't care about him. Robert Pires, he's an ex-Arsenal player. So we're going to do Robert Pires. We're going to do Vieira, who's still going to become our main midfielder. And Pires is all right, by the way. 4-star, 4-star, 6'2", medium, medium. He's got good stats for a centre midfield. He's just going to go onto our bench. He becomes another icon for us. But as you guys know, what we are going to do is we're going to craft Dennis Bergkamp Prime Icon Moments. We're going to craft Emmanuel Petit Prime Icon. And we're going to craft Patrick Vieira Prime Icon. It would be nice if this was the Prime Icon Moments Vieira, but he's going to replace for me Michael Ballack just as soon as we can craft him. You know, we need the informs for him, which is what we're saving up for foot swaps for the informs. Once we get the informs for him, happy days. But that's now another huge card on the game in there for us. Robert Pires, boom. And you can see I already kind of got rid of De Gea. In like this De Gea, we talked about it in yesterday's video. He's down right now about 915 or so. I'm very tempted to sell him now. Just put the I know we only like bought him literally like 4 or 5 videos ago. I didn't expect to make 1 million coins this quick. I had high hopes that I would. I didn't really expect it, but I only need to get to 1.1 million to get De Bruyne's Team of the Year after selling De Gea even at like 900,000, right? And the fact that we're almost at 800,000 coins and we don't even have rewards yet speaks volumes about the grind that we've been putting in. So right here, it doesn't matter what we get here, right? If we get any Premier League or La Liga 80s, 81s, 82s, they're going to sell for a nice little amount. So we get Candreva that we'll keep. Those guys will keep. Him will keep. Him will keep. We'll keep. Wow, we get none of them, funnily enough. Literally none. The fitness cards are obviously nice. They'll sell for a few thousand between them. 1,400, you just saw me sell. They'll sell for a little bit more on the weekend league as well. But I want the coins now. You know, that all we're doing right now is about getting things for right now. We'll get rid of that. We'll list him up for 900. If he sells, he sells. If he doesn't, he doesn't. And yeah, with what we have in the club still, even at discard price, after selling David De Gea, we are a day away from having enough for Team of the Year De Bruyne. And with the rewards to come, with the ultimate pack that we're going to be able to sell on for probably anywhere from 30 to 50k as a bare minimum, 30,000 coins to come from Foot Champs, plus the 2 mega packs in the 50k pack. We're going to, between rewards day, we'll get about 100 to 200,000, give or take. That's going to get us to the point where I could just discard cards to get De Bruyne. I'm hoping marquee matchups will be favorable for selling items and making money off the packs. And in the meantime, I'm going to continue grinding bronze packs and league upgrades. And we're going to get Team of the Year De Bruyne this week before the weekend is up. So that guides us completing Perez. Let's get into the post-com stuff and get some comments from the comment section. I will be right back. All right, guys. So as promised, I'm going to show you kind of how I got a little bit more of the coins that I got. First of all, we had 3 packs from the UCL marquee matchups. I didn't really expect much out of them, so I didn't record it live. I was like, oh, if I record this live, it's going to end up being like another 10-minute segment of me doing the SBCs and then opening the packs. We end up hitting a walkout Marcelo, which is obviously brilliant. And then to my absolute joy, we got a walkout in the next pack as well. There's lots of walkouts today, just lots of good pack luck. But I want to get straight into the comments. Cole says 32 million is relatively low, right? And he's talking about me talking about Team of the Year in yesterday's video where I said for all 12 players, 32 million is relatively low. And I actually think it is. When forget FIFA points or spending money on this game, when you consider how easy it is to generate coins this year, if you even play to a decent level of FIFA, if you play to gold 3, gold 2 every week, 30 games a weekend league, rank 1, rank 2 in rivals, maybe some squad battles here or there, and then just managed your club well, making 500,000 coins a week isn't out of the ordinary. So after 10 weeks, you got 50 million. Sorry, 5 million. 20 weeks, 10 million. 15 weeks, 15 million. No, wait. 7.5 million, right? So because obviously, you know, 10 weeks at 500,000 would give you 5 million. 20 weeks would give you 10 million. 30 weeks would give you 15 million. So after 30 weeks, which is back end of the game, but to the stage we're kind of getting right now, even at just 500,000 coins a week, which isn't hard, and we'll get to that in a second, you would have made 15 million coins. Now, if you take out Ronaldo and Neymar, they're about 12 million between the pair of them. Now we're looking at 20 million coins for 10 of the best 12 cards in the game, other than the prime icon moments, you know, and even Ronaldo, Neymar, and Mbappe are definitely comparable to the prime icon moments. I think in terms of prime icon moments, the players, the ones that have the advantage are Hullet, maybe Ronaldo, although I think CR7 is probably as good, if not better, than R9. That's definitely up for debate. I haven't used a 97 R9, so I can't really argue that too well. Hullet definitely, and Vieira definitely, because Modric is just too small. So he doesn't have that power, that height, that ability, and Kante the same. They're both great in their own right, but they're so small that they don't fit the perfect meta of the game. But the defenders, they do, and the goalkeeper does. So that everyone other than Modric and Kante is still a beast, especially if you put him alongside somebody who's massive, are just out of this world good, right? So 20 million coins, give or take, for the 10 of the best 12 players in the game, or 10 of the best 14 or 15 players in the game, let's say, when it's that easy to make coins, isn't much. It is relatively low. The problem is that people continually waste coins on crap, me included. Look at my team already. Now think about how much I've wasted. I could have everyone. And by the end of this game, I will have everyone. I am working hard and grinding fast to make sure I can go and get Team of the Year De Bruyne, Patrick Vieira Prime Icon SBC, Team of the Year De Gea back, and I want Team of the Year Neymar or Team of the Year Ronaldo at one stage or another. And I will get there. I will get them. I'm confident. After what we've been doing the last few days, after talking to Frog, and Nick a fair bit about the League SBC grind, I've refined my own methods a bit, and when I get it to being what I would consider perfect, I'll do another deep, detailed video. The video from 2 days ago is still absolutely brilliant. It's a really good help for people that are just starting their clubs. But in my opinion, I don't think it's hard to make that many coins a week. And some of you guys won't have time to make that many coins. And so obviously getting 20 million coins is something that you'd be like, dude, we just couldn't do it. And yeah, of course you couldn't do it, right? But just off the ways that you can play this game and make profit short term for not a lot of time spent, you could still make, I mean, easily 200 to 300,000 coins a week. If you don't make 200 to 300 coins a week, K coins a week, you're honestly just playing the game very, very, very wrong. And that's just a fact, right? You're misusing your coins. You're just doing stuff wrong all over the place. So even at that stage, if we go back and look at how many weeks it's been since we started FIFA, all of October, November, December, January, February, and March, that's already 6 months. So that's already, what, 6, 12, 18? That's 24 weeks, plus a couple of weeks either side. We're at like 25, 26 weeks. You should be looking at having a club that has at least a value of like 5 to 7 million. But again, EA keep getting us with these goddamn SBCs. They get us, man. They get us. And some of you will get extremely lucky out of SBCs, but most of you won't. And you'll waste your coins. And that's what EA wants, because then it entices you to pull your wallets out and buy FIFA points. We don't need to do that. Moving on to the next comment. Drew says, Nep, I put about 70k into bronze packs and it has worked, but I've ended up with a full trade pile of full bronze fitness cards and they're simply not selling. Thanks for helping explain the process though, because I believe I will start benefiting soon. The biggest comment I keep getting after that video is this: I just got so many fitness cards, why aren't they selling? What's wrong with the fitness cards, man? I'm doing everything right and they just don't sell. The reason why, there's two reasons why fitness cards aren't selling right now. Number one, there are a lot of people opening a lot of bronze packs, meaning there's a lot more fitness cards. That will have a small impact. But we've talked about bronze pack method to death. I've shown the fact that fitness cards sell over and over. In my video that I made, they were selling. So it won't have a long-lasting impact. The second, and in my opinion, most important reason why fitness cards aren't selling right now is because no one's playing the game. Division Rivals points, when I started streaming on Monday night, it was 10,850. I don't even think it's 12,000 now. It hasn't gone up 1,000 points in over 2 days, which just shows people just aren't even playing the game. And if they're not playing the game, there's no reason to need fitness cards because you're not depleting your fitness. So what I would suggest is store them in the club, at least half of them, open your trade pile back up, keep relisting the other ones, but there's an even better method to listing them as well. And then wait for the weekend league, because when the weekend league comes, people play the game a lot, they'll sell again. When team of the season comes, people play the game a lot, they sell again. You might not get the immediate profit. And this is why I said to you guys, the primary thing that you need for this to work is time, because there's right times and right ways and wrong ways to sell things. And if the fitness cards aren't selling, store them for now, sell them later. Weekend league is good. If EA drops something on Friday and there's some good weekly objectives that force people into rivals, fitness cards going to start selling like hotcakes. During the rivals stuff a couple weeks ago that required a whole bunch of games, I would list up 30 and I would sell 20. I'd list up 50 and I'd sell 35 or 40. It was crazy. The other thing you guys have got to understand is how you sell them. If you list 100 at one time, the few seconds that yours are the market, you have to hope that somebody wants to buy them. And if they don't want to buy them, like let's say I go on and I want to buy a bronze fitness card, the chance of hitting yours is low already. The chance of hitting yours if you're listing all 100 up at all exactly the same time is minimal. So what you need to be doing is you need to be listing up 20, then waiting 10 minutes, then listing up 20 more, then wait 10 minutes, list up 20 more, wait 10 minutes, list up 20 more, and have every 10 minutes 20 going, because that way you're hitting 6 times per hour people looking for cards instead of 1 time per hour people looking for cards. You've maximized the amount of times people could potentially see your cards. So if, like what Drew's doing and what a lot of people I know are doing, if you're just listing like 50, 60, 70 and just like relisting them all over and over again, you're really never going to sell any anyway, because you got to really, really hope that somebody wants one at that 1 time per hour, and that's it. And you're just limiting your odds at that point. On this whole note of the market at the moment, there's obviously been a lot of people blaming YouTubers, content creators, myself specifically personally, for the rise in the market, right? Oh no, you've made them way expensive. You've ruined the method. 2 things. First of all, if you're paying more for cards to complete the SBCs, you're getting more for cards from completing the SBCs. You can sell them for more. if that 82 rated that you need costs 1,500 coins instead of 1,000 coins, when you pack that 82 as a duplicate, he'll sell for 1,500 coins instead of 1,000 coins. It equalizes itself out. Secondly, Joshua says, don't worry, guys. Me and the other YouTubers talking about this method doesn't increase his price. A few moments later, all the League SBC players are going for really high prices. Now sell them on. That's not what I said. You're taking what I said, Joshua, out of context. I said sell Premier League, Liga NOS, and La Liga players, not because of League SBC's booming in price, but because of marquee matchups, dude. The marquee matchups require heavy investment from those specific leagues. And so from the Premier League, which is what you saw here today, me, like if you go back to about minute 8 to minute 10, all you see is me selling off all of my Premier League and La Liga players for insane prices. And the reason why I was able to do that is because Barcelona versus Manchester United marquee matchups requires 2 players from either Barcelona or Manchester United and 6 players from either the Premier League or La Liga and an 80 rated squad. So the players that are for the specific positions in the formations, which are right backs, left backs, right wings, left wings, those guys specifically boomed in price. I was able to sell left mids and left wings for like 3 or 4K. Now, of course, they've settled back down again because as people have slowly completed them and more packs get opened, the prices are settled back down again. But of course, the prices are going to go up for that. You can't blame me or any content creator for the prices increasing based on an SBC that EA put out. And it just so happens that it was at the same day, pretty much, that all this SBC talk came out. And people are just too dumb to realize that, oh, actually, the reason why these players went up is because of that SBC and not because of people talking about it. Like, are the League SBCs going to go up in price a little bit because they're more popular? Yeah, they are. Of course they are. However, if you go and look at all the player prices for silvers, they're down right now. The Valladolid centre-backs are down 5 or 6K. The Utrecht centre-backs are down about 10K. The Cardiff City has come way down in price because the it's down to 26K according to Footbin, and you can probably do it for much cheaper. It's actually down to 23K. And that's because all of the silver players are crashing in price because people are using my method. And that's what I said to you guys would happen. The more people that follow my rules and the way that I explained it, the easier it will become to complete them, generally speaking, because there will be way, way, way more supply and way less demand of the really expensive cards. So you could try and blame me if you want for the League SBCs booming in price. You got to factor in marquee matchups and other League SBCs or other SBCs that EA release. You just have to factor that in. And as I say, let's take a league that wasn't impacted by marquee matchups or anything. Let's go to the Serie A. And the Serie A over the last, let's go back to April the 10th. Let's go exactly a week ago. The Serie A was 292. That was well before I had mentioned or talked in detail or anything about it. And then today it's 255. So it's actually 40K cheaper today than it was a week ago. How are you going to try and pin blame on me with that regard? It hasn't made it way more expensive. And like I said, if it doubled in price, that's not a bad thing because that means every time you pack a player from that league, it's worth twice as much. That's a good thing. So just start thinking logically about it and then just use those price influxes to your advantage. Don't just complain with like, oh no, now it's twice as much. You've ruined it for everyone. It hasn't ruined it for anyone. You're just not looking at it the right way around. The last from Manuel says, got Philip after spending 100K. That's BS, man. And also from Thomas, he says, Nep, do you think flashbacks should be permanent? I don't think it would break the game or market. Just a thought I had. Doing these SBCs, I wanted to talk about this a bit deeper, but we're kind of running out of time here. Doing the SBCs that Manuel did and getting Philip, that's what EA want, man. EA want you to dump your money into SBCs. And it's the reason why I read both comments is because in terms of flashbacks not being permanent, they put them there for a limited time because it gives the fear of missing out. People are like, oh God, if I don't do this, I'm never going to get him. What if he's needed for a weekly objective? What if I want to build a Spanish squad and I want that David Villa for 250K? Oh, I've got Torres already. I can link Villa. If I don't do him now, I never get to do him. And you waste coins and you waste coins and you waste coins. Now look at the team of the year prices. Look at what I've done with this club since I moved away from first owner. I have turned my club into a really good club to an, oh my God, there's no way you've done this without FIFA points kind of club, right? And it's just going to keep getting better as I manage my club better and better. So the reason why they put a time limit on it is just to encourage people to do it in case they miss out. In terms of doing the SBCs in general, the whole reason EA continually dump SBCs into this game that are 80 to 100k to 150k is because it just causes people to keep dumping their clubs and dumping their clubs instead of doing what I'm doing now, which is doing almost no SBCs unless it gives me tradable rewards and selling everything big that I get so that I can buy the players that I want to play with. If there is an SBC that I really want, like Aaron Ramsey or like the Arsenal icons that I'm going to be picking up now, I'll go towards them. But if there's an SBC that just makes me, ooh, do I want that card? The answer now is no. No, I don't want that card. Forget that. That's going to only hurt my attempts to getting Team of the Year Ronaldo, Team of the Year De Bruyne, Team of the Year De Gea, and so on and so forth. But anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out.